Good evening, everyone. I'm Francis Nicholas. This is a picture of myself and my family. I currently teach at Eastern New York High School. My undergraduate studies were in technology education. I teach mostly manufacturing at 2 different levels. Our Push the Limits class is based very much on problem solving. I am a high school building representative because I believe in teaching as a profession. I was a JV baseball coach up until I started my master's program. This is my final class to finish the ACTE with the STEM endorsement. A little bit about me outside of school. I'm a huge Steelers fan. It's the only sports team that I follow, win or lose. I love to bowl with my brother and some friends. I'm super competitive, so it's only really fun when I'm winning. I spent the summer remodeling our kitchen, so some before and after pictures. Okay, to the heart of why we are here. This has become a more complicated question for me in the last 2 years. Not for me because I have my beliefs, but when somebody asks me how to explain it, I have a hard time. But I do have some criteria. It needs to be cross-curricular, so not single subject approaches. It needs to incorporate some kind of systematic approach to problem solving. Should be founded in real-world applications, driven by the learners, for the learners. Should encourage learning and building off of mistakes. So I don't want to hand tie creativity and imagination. If I had to boil it down, STEM is a multi-subject approach to learning or solving problems that have real-world applications relevant to the participant or participants, with more emphasis on a holistic approach and less on individual subject areas. Because I teach technology, I feel like I use this all the time. This is an example of one of my first level projects that we do. We use the technology to manipulate materials. We use measurement tools, whether you consider those a technology or a math-based thing. Same with layout. And then we use concepts in math. This one, for example, we're creating a rectangular picture frame. So we talk about the concepts of how congruent angles add together to create shapes or sizes. As far as the Vasquez et al. Chart, excuse me, starting with technology, I have discussions with my classes about how the technological systems are driven by societal demands, and something as simple as a picture frame is designed to impact, or is designed because of its impact on what consumers want. It is created to protect an image, normally created by another type of technology, pictures. So we use the equipment to manipulate our materials and make designs that are driven by the consumer, normally parents, to meet their demands. Okay. Engineering, we use a lot of design so that we can have kind of a picture of what our final products will look like. Modeling, again, we're creating a final product that would model what that design was. And then obviously the mathematics. We're using the math to lay it out, to create the layouts. They need to use proper tools, whether it be a ruler or a tape measure, a square, a combination square, whatever it might be. And then it has to be precise, where both the parallel sides have to be the exact same measurement in order to get that perfect square. STEM education is important, especially to me, because I think that it allows students to have a way to connect with the theory-based things that they've learned. So they're not just learning about math or science concepts, but they're learning how they apply, how they can use them, and then going into the future jobs, as Neil deGrasse Tyson shared, this is where the jobs are of the future, and that's what we're helping our students get to. So this video was absolutely powerful to me, and I'm going to share it with my assistant superintendent because I think it's so powerful. My goals for this course, I want to simplify the approach of how I explain STEM to people so that they're not as afraid of it. Develop ways to share my passion so that all students can gain from it. and maybe learn some focused efforts so that I'm not overthinking. I'd love to see a K-5 program. Teaching high school, I think that's hard. Not sure if it counts as a cartoon, but I watched X-Men as a child. I know it's based on a comic book, but Angel or Archangel is my favorite comic or cartoon hero. Thank you.